Welcome back, everybody. I started a few seconds early, but there's people here, so why not? Ah, man, so many people all day long. Chatterbug, Sarah's still here, Courtney's still here. Love it, love it, love it. Um, so as we get started here, I I wanna share this. Something I ran across um during my little break here. I went and checked out the how the last stream was doing and such. And we had Carol leave a comment on part 2 of this um, of this unboxing series. Who knew? Unboxing series, yes. Um, but Sarah, I'm actually glad you're still here because you get name dropped in this thing. Carol says, I'm on almost every SCL live, not always from beginning to end. But this one was incomparably the most fun and wholesome. It's unbelievable how, because of Skylanders, such different ages and backgrounds gathered here. Just wanted to say thanks to Matt for doing those. Thanks to Sarah for provoking that cross-era conversation. Everyone in the comments and everyone in the comments for that live, which for me was actually very moving. However, I got to go sleep because it's past 1 a.m. at my place, and I got an important university exam tomorrow, so I will not be able to be present on part 3. Sending love. So, thank you, everybody. Thank you for making these lives what they are. They wouldn't be nearly as exciting if it was just me, and that's all because of all of you out there. But yes, Carol. It was actually Carol with a K. You can go check it out on part 2 of the live that we just ended. She left a comment there on YouTube if you want to go check it out or reply to it or whatever. But yeah, we're having good times here, and even if people don't necessarily partake in the chat all the time, they're enjoying it just as well. So, thank you for making this available, an enjoyable live stream. But yes, now on to part 3. This one's going to be shorter, and I kind of have things laid out already, so it's kind of be a little bit different, a little bit grab and go. And oh, Sarah, this is just me happy. Yeah, you probably won't ever see me cry on stream, but yes, I'm happy. I'm thrilled that this is taking on a life of its own. It feels like. So, okay, here we go. Let's do this. We have Imaginators and a few odds and ends of other things that were in the box yet. So we're going to go through this, and I will try to cover everything. So we already saw we had the Enchanted Elven Forest and a gold mystery chest. We also have Griffin Park Observatory. At this point, I think it'd be weird if it wasn't in there. I also have this blue chest. This blue chest, according to its number, I believe is for Cursed Tiki Temple. Yep. Cursed Tiki Temple. So we have that blue chest here. Although we've seen that blue chest like 3 times already and still haven't gotten a Wildstorm. So Gamer Slam, it doesn't even matter what was rare in the last few rounds. Your answer is going to be here. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. All right. Let's start off with these. So, Sarah, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you cry, but yeah, I had to let you know. I had to let you know. We have an Air Angel creation crystal. We have the Life Claw creation crystal. We have a Magic Lantern creation crystal. The Undead Lantern. Suppose I could have put these in a better order, actually, but oh well. We have the Life Rune The water rocket, the earth armor, and here's one of the rare ones. We have the dark rune creation crystal. We have the tech reactor, the air lantern, light fanged creation crystal, and then we have 2 fire reactors. So we have, I think there was at least one of each element. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. We have all 10 elements with 2 fire, 2 air, and 2 life, it looks like. I think that looks right. Yeah. So, yes, you're catching on here. Dark Rune came in the Dark Starter Pack. All right. So, well, speaking of which, we have Dark Kingpin. That's one the shop hasn't seen before. We have a Barbella, who is intact. Her bar seems a little bit bent here, but like it's connected everywhere and like not loose. Like I can't really explain that one, but that's kind of how the figure is. It's a weird figure. But we have Barbella that's intact. We have Dr. Crankcase. We've seen most of these before at some point, but we do have Crash Bandicoot. We got Airstrike, Golden Queen, a really like I can't even explain this one. Like Aurora, this sword is like perfectly straight, and then this has one of the biggest droops I have ever seen. Like seriously, how does that happen? Like just to one sword too. I'm not entirely sure what's going on there, Aurora. All right, we got a Wolfgang. We got ourselves another Grave Clobber. This is one I like the first month of opening the shop, I couldn't get my hands on a Grave Clobber, and now I think this is my 3rd one this week too. So I'm not complaining at all, but all right, we got Taekwon Crow. We got ourselves another Chaos. I don't know if anybody's actually in the market for a Chaos. Like I know we're still giving away that Chaos up there, but I got an out-of-box Chaos if anyone doesn't want to risk it and just wants to play with Chaos. We got one. We had the Enchanted Elven Forest, so Boom Bloom shouldn't be too much of a surprise there. We got another variant that I don't think I've had in the shop yet. Mystical Bad Juju. This is one of my favorites. I didn't quite care for Mystical Taekwon Crow, but Mystical Bad Juju, I think the red, black, and white color scheme works really good for her. So Mystical Bad Juju there. This in the States was a GameStop exclusive. There we go, GameStop. Which I don't know if it was intentional that it was kind of GameStop colors, red, black, and white, but it worked out very well. We got ourselves a Mysticat. Factory error. Wait. Chatterbug. Oh, Boom Bloom has the life symbol on her battle class. Yes, she does. for anyone who is, yeah. That's there. Sarah, I hope I don't come across as too tired, but all right. We got Mysticat. It's been a long day for sure. Already been live on stream for like close to 7 hours. So I'm trying to wrap this up. We got Mysticat. We had Crash, so Cortex makes sense. We got Tide Pool. I think this is like, I always have a hard time showing this one off because like straight on, her little squid gun is right in front of her face. Like to get her face, you need to go like this or something, or some weird angle. I don't know. What's the proper viewing angle for Tide Pool? All right. We got Dark Golden Queen. And like I said, we had the Dark Crystal and Kingpin already, so no big surprise there. Here's one I haven't seen too often. Chain Reaction. One of the best Imaginators out there. What was Senseis, I should say. Yeah. These figures are so good. We were talking earlier, like Trap Team ones, someone was arguing that they might be the most detailed. I mean, look at that detail. All those chains in the beard. Like, come on, you can't beat that. We got ourselves another Blastertron. Looking good. Back to Flarewolf. Seen him a few times in the shop, but still got him there. Got Ambush. Gamerslam Broken Trap Masters. Yeah, we actually had a few Broken Trap Masters today. I still have them sitting here. Keep forgetting to clear them out. So we had a Nitro Crypt King missing his arm. I have the arm, but it's sheared off. It's not even out of joint. We have Winterfest Lobstar, who has a broken arm back here. This one is kind of out of joint, but like, yeah, that's gonna fall off soon. And Bushwhack has a broken axe. Like you can kind of see it on camera, even that line right there through the axe handle is actually a split all the way through the plastic. So yeah, we have a couple Broken Trap Masters today. All right. We have the standard Bad Juju, not just the variant version. I will not ask you a question. Got our legendary tri-tip. Not a huge fan of the colors, but I do think this one looks better than the standard tri-tip. We got our basic Kingpin. Got enough of these floating around. We have another Jingle Bell Chompy Mage. This is the second one in 2 days now. So if anybody's looking for those. We do indeed have Mystical Taekwon Crow. I think part of the reason, honestly, that he doesn't look as good as Mystical Bad Juju is that he doesn't have any white on him. Like, it's all black and red, whereas the white kind of helps balance everything. So that's kind of weird. Like I don't know. Something needs to change here. This one is too, I want to say monochromatic, but it's not monochromatic. All right. How much for the Nitro Cocoon with the arm? I would normally say for a piece like that, probably about 50%. of what I normally charge. So if you can, I think, what do I charge for that one? Like $9, $8, $9. So probably like $4 or $5. I'd have to check the price online, but yeah, so somewhere in that realm. All right, here's one we haven't seen in a while. One of my favorites, Hoodsickle. Great dark character. If you're looking for one, I love his gameplay so much. And we got Chopscotch. We got our other legendary figure, legendary pit boss. Actually, we'll pull this out right away too. We got standard pit boss as well. So I got both versions of pit boss. We've got Ember. She, as usual, has a bit of droop to her sword. This has kind of become a standard thing. It's hard to find them where they're completely straight anymore. Even in the box, sometimes they droop. Master Robo, yeah, I'm gonna keep the King Cobra Cadabra for now. Does the red pit boss have a face? Oh yeah, he does. He does. It's just gold. So instead of the green snake, they painted his face gold on that one. So it's little shiny, but yeah, his face is there. It's just really hard to see on camera. All right, we've had the other two already, so Dark Wolfgang should not be too much of a surprise either. But this is like, I don't think I've had any of the dark ones in the store yet, so I'll have to add those. We got Buckshot. Had him in there a few times. Got Tri-Tip, standard version. I have agreed to no such thing, Sarah. We got ourselves another Pinata. These keep selling out of the store pretty quickly, so you might want to get your hands on this one if that's something you need for your collection. And we're bringing Starcast back. Yeah, Wolfgang and Buckshot are very similar. Their stance is a little bit different, like their feet, but they're both there. Anyway, we do have Starcast. The dark characters, both Starcast and Hoodsickle. So good. All right. And I know we already had Jingle Bell Chompy Mage. But we also have a standard Chompy Mage. There it is. There it is. There it is. One of the ones everybody's looking for, right? Lance, you're with me there. Yeah. Love Hoodsickle. Absolutely. Starcast is your favorite. Cool, cool. But we're not done yet. We're not done. He's here. He's here, folks. We have the blue chest that belongs to this man over here. It says, stop. Look at me. I am Wildstorm. Wildstorm is coming to the shop, folks. Wildstorm is coming to the shop. But we're still not done. We're still not done, are we? Am I selling the set? So because Courtney, everything is out of box right now. And the way I have it listed on the site, I have all the pieces listed individually. I'm just going to list all the pieces individually. And if someone wants to pick them all up together, you're more than welcome to do so. But yeah, I'm not going to lump them together and make a whole nother listing and try to do it that way. All right. So the rest of this stuff that I have here was at least sent to me in boxes. However, they didn't really survive travel as nicely as I might have hoped. So I'm not entirely sure what to do with some of them. Some of them are still okay, but I'm not sure if I just list them as used and ship them in the boxes as is, or do I take them out of the boxes and ship them that way as I normally do. Maybe you can help me decide, but we'll start off here. I have an Elite Terrafin in the box. This box is still in pretty good condition, I think. There's a few scuffs here and there, but overall, well, there's a little bit of a bumped corner down here. Like for someone who wants some like mint in box, like this is not going to be mint in box. If you just want the box or if you just want the figure, yeah, totally got it here for you. I think for these Elite figures, like I can definitely ship them to you in the box since I have it here, but I'm not calling it new in box probably. I'll have to see. I'll have to see if this makes a price difference or not. I don't know what to do. Sell it out of box. I mean that I've only gotten out of box ones so far, but you see, the thing is, I have more of them. So there's Elite Trigger Happy. I think it's gonna be hard to see on camera here, but like maybe I get the right angle. You can see some of the crunching on the box here. It's not the best. We got an Elite Boomer. Yeah, you see, a lot of people I love do are a sucker for the box. Code list it as in box and specify it's not mint. Yeah. It's like all of these Elite figures came to me in box. And most of them are still in decent shape, although, well, I say that and like this one is splitting right here. I mean, so they did take some dings and dents in transit for sure. Yeah, this one's beat up on top. But I'm gonna speed this up a little bit. Like we got all the Elites here. We got Elite Gil Grunt, Elite Ghost Roaster. Got Elite Whirlwind. See, and then we got this Elite Zook, who, I mean, you can see this. This box is, I mean, that's not supposed to happen. So I mean, like the interior case is still great, but the box, which I feel is part of the collector's piece, is really taking a beating. Yeah. Okay. People are still interested in them. Okay. 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 Good to see. Good to see. Gladly buy the Eruptor, but only in the box. Don't the Elite cases have some kind of light? No, there's no light in here. No, not at all. But we do have Chop Chop here. The only thing inside, like, so like on this one, you can kind of see the gray on the bottom there. And like right here where it says Elite Chop Chop, it'll say that on the gray side inside too. So if you ever take it out of the box, it'll still be labeled. And then the background was the other thing that they always touted. It's shoot, what's the word? Come on, what's the word for the background? Can't think of it. We got Slam Bam. And the reflections on these boxes is so much reflection. We got Stealth Elf. Good night, Sarah. Thanks for hanging out. It's not quite holographic, Fusion Man. Lenticular. That's the word. Just there we go. Courtney, yes, thank you. Lenticular. I knew there was a fancier word that they had for it. Yeah, the backgrounds move. Exactly. Okay, good morning, Sarah. My argument, especially when I was in high school, was it's not morning until I've slept. It's because you can't, say good morning and go to bed. That's weird. All right, we got a Voodooed. And the Dino Ring. This one definitely has some more damage up top. And last but not least, the original, the OG, we have Spyro. So that is, if you weren't keeping track, all of the Elite figures, all 14 of them. So they're all in box technically, but it is what it is. Then we have a few other pieces that are in box. So this one, it's the old glue. It came apart. So I'm curious, how many of you know why this one might be special? Like if Pirate Dad were here, I know he would know. But anyone know why Chill might be special, might be kept in a box? Or why this is separated from all the other ones? I'm curious to see how much you guys know. There we go. That one cookie. You know your stuff. So, Red Lip Chill. If you look very closely, I should have kept the other Chill over here. The majority of Chill figures have blue lips, but there was like one run of them that had red lips, and yeah, basically there's like two versions of it. There's a blue lip Chill and a red lip Chill. Very minor detail in my opinion. Some collectors really like it, and so it is what it is. But I do have that one. I mean, this honestly, this would be one of those, especially since it's come off its card. Like, if someone really wants it and contacts me specifically about this one, cool. Let me know. We can work out a deal. If not, I'm probably just going to unbox it and sell it as a Chill, because that's what it is. We have another one, came off its card, but you can kind of see it there. Sprocket, only Best Buy. This is what we refer to as heavy metal Sprocket. This is the Best Buy exclusive variant. This is one that I think if it had come out a little bit later, it would probably be called steel plated, because like it's that same color scheme, right? It's um it's that green and silver, and that eventually became the Best Buy exclusive figure. Was steel plated everything. So yeah, there is what is listed on my site as heavy metal sprocket, but that's just because it was a chase variant. We didn't have a name for it. Need to call it something. Skylander Gamer TV is back. We have a inbox with a bent card, but this is the one and only Superchargers figure that they purchased. And I couldn't tell you why. Like they skipped the whole Superchargers game. We have 0 other Superchargers figures in this lot, but we have a Power Blue Trigger Happy. Courtney, you need a bunch of elites. Okay, we can talk. We can talk. But yeah, so like I said, like as soon as that card is bent, most new inbox collectors, I don't think really want it, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Like I'm not a new inbox collector, but I mean, do we have any collectors out there? Like would that crease there bother you? I don't know. One that's in a little bit better condition. Nope, I take that back. It's peeling away as well, but they tried to give me the pumpkin eyebrow new inbox here. So it is what it is. Like this one is even like not even super rare, but I do appreciate it. It is nice because it does have a special box with the label on it. So that's always nice to see that it has a special marking. And then we also have, I was actually surprised we didn't see that in the other lot, but this explains why. They did keep metallic green Shroom Boom in the box and metallic green Gil Grunt in the box. So it is what it is there. And then they like their special editions to keep those in boxes. And like I said, I get it. I get it. But we have candy coated chopscotch special Halloween edition. I really like the paint job on this one. Once again, it's in the box, but the box is a little dinged up. I mean, a bunch of scuffs over here. I mean, this almost guaranteed wasn't here when he sent it. It's from all the figures that were in the box that were rubbing against it during shipment. So, I mean, the box is still sealed, but yeah. Then, so, you know, I showed you Chompy Mage and Jingle Bell Chompy Mage. Well, I have another Jingle Bell Chompy Mage. This one though, the box is like the back of this box, like it is concave, like it is dented in, and you can kind of see even on this edge here, it's all beat up. So like this one, I really don't think is worth keeping in box. I'll probably just take this one out and sell it as like unless someone actually wants the box for some reason. But yeah, we have a third Chompy Mage in this lot. And then someone asked about this one earlier. Steel-plated Hoodsickle. Steel-plated Hoodsickle. I'm telling you, this lot just keeps getting better and better, right? You take the box just so it wouldn't break. Awesome. But yeah, so we got another variant here. Only at Best Buy. So yeah, that could be an option is just ship them in the box so they don't break. I could see that. The only problem I have with that is shipping in a box like this takes up so much. Like I'm shipping so much empty space in here where I could stick other figures in that space if I were shipping it in a normal box out of the box. So that's the thing. But yes, steel plated hoodsicle. And I think we have one last item. Just going to let this speak for itself. Everybody knows what this is. I don't need to see anything. But we do, in fact, have Master Robo. I believe he was even in the chat before. So yes, this is once again technically in box. This box is beat up. I would feel bad calling it new in box. The back is severely dented again, but I have a Robo complete set. Lost Magic Minds, Robo, and the chest and the crystal. Yeah. Told you this was a good lot. Told you wouldn't want to miss it. So that's what I have for you today. And I'm still really unsure what to do about this. Like, I think my initial thought when I saw a picture of it and it was in box, I'm like, maybe I should just put this up for a private auction, like on my site, so I don't have to put a price on it, and you guys can pay what you will. After seeing the box, I don't feel good about doing that. Like I don't feel good about I don't know. Like part of me says sell everything as a piece. So Biggie John, Courtney, that's the one thing I told myself I wasn't going to do with this. Because this lot did cost me a pretty penny and I need to recoup some of my money. So, Fusion Man, normally I wouldn't mind telling you, but I did mention that this was a private sale and I don't discuss the cost of private sales that I make. Just kind of out of respect for the people I buy them from, especially if they're in the audience and such. I don't want to discuss those details with everybody else. So if it were an eBay auction, yeah, I'd tell you, but this was a private sale. So yeah. Yeah, put it up for 350, 400. Like that, you see, that's the thing. I could easily say, hey, I'm just going to throw this on eBay and sell it for $300, $350, whatever. I've said before, if I get these out of box, the prices you see on the site are the prices I will sell them for, which is currently $200. But my other conundrum is I have Robo by himself listed for $200 out of box. That was the idea when I put that price up there. So if I sell it as a set with this, I have this chest listed for $25 and the crystal, I don't remember it, what, $5-10. So the set together is already up to like 225, 230, 235, somewhere in there. So do I just raise the current price of Robo and say, hey, the whole set's included? Or yeah, I mean, Courtney, I don't have any way to ensure that as a collector, not a reseller. And yeah, that there's no way to ensure that. Put it up for auction. I've thought about that. That was my original plan when I saw it in box. I was gonna put it up for auction, like a private auction. Because I do have a way. Well, I actually have to pay for an upgrade to my site, but that I could put it up for auction on my site and just run that privately. Yeah, exactly. The blue chest is worth 35 alone. Like I have them listed on my site for 25. So like I don't want to sell the entire set just for 200. So I'm thinking like I said, doesn't auction make sense? I don't know. But yes, I do have a robo. It will be going up somehow. Man, like I don't want to. Everybody thinks the auction sounds good. Auction sounds good. Auction sounds good. Okay. I'll have to look into that. You guys know I have a robo. I'll have to see what I can do. Like I don't want to wait too long because I know there's someone out there who probably wants it and wants to get their hands on it. So I'll figure something out. But that is it. That is the entire lot. That is part 3. Oh, we still need to test stuff. We should be discussing this while I test stuff. What am I doing? I'm wasting time. Biggie John, like the ideally, I would want to do it on my site. One, so I don't have to pay eBay their 10, 12%, whatever. If I run it on my site, it's also going to be a little bit more private, most likely. Like I was saying, like people who watch my live stream are going to know about it. People who read my blog are going to know about it. So in theory, they're probably more fans and collectors. So yeah, that's why I would want to run it on my site. But at the same time, I haven't actually used the software that I want to use. It would be a little bit of an experiment. And that's why I was initially thinking maybe I would run some of the elite figures through the auction phase first to see how that runs. Courtney, it's crossed my mind, but I think that's not what I want to do with the VIPs. Like, I don't want to force people to join the VIP just to get access to all of the rare figures that I get. So, like that doesn't feel good to me. And if it doesn't feel good to me, it probably means it's going to feel bad to somebody else out there too. So I don't think that's the solution I want to go with. But it sounds like most of you are at least okay with an auction of some sort. So you can probably head down that road. Yeah, test auctions with elite figures, because I mean, then too, it's a little more low key. Most people will have seen the condition of the figures, or I can describe it to them at least, or I have a feeling most people who would be bidding will probably have seen one of these lives and understand. But yeah, conundrums. So like I said, I don't want to wait too long on it. I need to come up with a solution soon. So I don't want to just hoard the figures. Exactly. Auctions only through VIP will alienate everybody else.
Stay frosty.
All right, he's gonna not play with these figures either. Like seriously, what figures did he play with? This might be a quick run through then, or maybe it was because it was a variant. Maybe he didn't play with the variants. Nope, didn't play with Barbella either. I'm gonna have a ton of chests to open though.
The doctor is in.
Get rid of the elite portion of this video and link it to. Oh! Clip out the elite portion of this video and link it to the auction. That's not a bad idea. Pumpkin Eyebrow thinks I should auction it too. Okay. I'm apparently throwing Dr. Crankcase. Okay, so auction does seem like a logical way to go. Total Noob Sauce, how you doing? It is a nice channel. Thank you. Courtney, I mean, I think it only makes sense to start the bidding at what I'm asking for Robo, right? So probably start it at like 200. Because I mean, that's my other option, is to just take it out of the box and sell it as a used figure. Like that's my other plan. Is if I take it out of the box, I'm selling it for $200. So I think bidding starts at 200. And so that, like, I'm at least getting what I'm asking for it, and if people are willing to pay more, they can pay more. Like, that's the point of the auction, right? But I think that makes sense to me. Does that make sense to everybody else? Like, I'm not crazy thinking that. Pretty sure that seems fair. It's okay, Sarah. You haven't made it to Imaginators yet. Didn't you tell me you're still playing Trap Team? You'll get there.
Speed of light. Master Eon has trained me well. The speed of light.
Sure, there's a way to take it out without ruining sticker seals. Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's how when I was doing unboxings of these online, and instead of ruining these, yeah, you just, they actually sealed this on the bottom. I was gonna say, usually you just open the bottom of the box, but there's actually a seal down here now too. I didn't remember them doing that. Maybe they only did that on the expansion sets. But yeah, there's actually, yeah, so there's 2 stickers up top and 1 on the bottom. Okay.
Let there be rock.
An auction normally goes 2 ways, just normal bidding or people trying to get it for the lowest price. Yeah. I mean, those are kind of the options. And I think the option or the system that I'm looking at using, and I guess I'm curious to find out what you guys think about this too. Like there's an anti-sniping feature built in that I can turn on. It's not necessary. But I can turn it on so that if, like, anytime someone bids in the last like 2 minutes or whatever, like it extends the end time of the auction. So there's no one jumping in at the last second, like happens on eBay all the time. It's what they call a soft close or soft auction. So if someone tries to bid last minute, everybody else is still going to have a shot at it. And so then as long as people keep on bidding, the auction will stay open, basically. Yeah. So it's true. You can still scan the figure out without removing from the box. Like here. Hey, look, Robo.
Shoot. LMG.
Apparently, I haven't used Robo on this file. What were we up to last time? 55, 56, 57, 58. There we go. Yeah, it should be a competition of who's willing to pay more for the set. Yeah. Yep, anti-sniping. That's what I think. Have the anti-snipe prepared just in case. Sure. Sarah, I don't know if you realize just how valuable this figure is right now. There's no way I'm starting it for a penny. I mean, even if I did start it at a penny or $1 or whatever, like most likely people are going to bid it up. I guess I can't say for certain, but I paid a lot of money for these. Ooh, doesn't use these crystals. Interesting. Or wait, was it the Air Angel? Is that the one that came with? No. Okay, maybe just didn't use crystals. Just buy crystals and not use them. I guess this is like all the figures that were at level 1 with 0 gold. Making my job easy tonight. I don't even have to reset crystals.
Welcome to...
Wow. Brand new crystals. Or, I mean, once again, like we said, he could have reset them for me, I guess, but... You'd think most people at least experiment with it and try one crystal. Maybe one of the fire crystals will have an experimental figure on it. No, not these though. Cool. I'm okay with this. All right, 2 fire crystals. Nope, not there. There we go. There's our experimental figure. Didn't even design him, just made him a fire ninja. I'm telling you, like, went for the trophy. This was the last crystal. This is the only one. So yeah, I'll reset this fire ninja here in a minute. Meanwhile, we'll continue with these guys here.
Who dares face me?
Behold my catchphrase of doom!
Didn't play with chaos? How can you not play with chaos? Yoshi, did you just get here? Have you not seen everything? Did you miss the entire part 3 unboxing? Man, will you be in for some surprises? All right, cleared crystal. Cool.
Welcome to the Creation Crystal Portal Master. Here you can create your very own Imaginator. First, choose a battle class. Each class uses a unique type of weapon.
Oh, you went shopping. Didn't have anything good to get to just replay. I got all those today. Here you go. Here's a recap. We got Robo, Wildstorm, Chompy Mage, and 2 Jingle Bell Chompy Mages. That is correct. Most epic unboxing. Yeah, I feel like I need to put these up as testimonials or make a commercial for this part 3. Most epic unboxing yet. So it's Brian Christensen. Left around Riptide in part 2, man. Sarah, no, you didn't miss any hot dogs. Don't worry. But yeah, this is basically I think I have every Imaginator figure. Is it including all the variants? Like all the in-game variants?
My stats continue.
Was I missing any?
And grow.
That you guys can think of?
Rooting out evil.
Or here. Yoshi, I'm pretty sure you follow me on Twitter. There's hashtag Skylanders. Hashtag what? Epic unboxing. That's what I've been told. So there, I just posted a picture on Twitter of all of the out-of-box stuff. So yeah, Yoshi, here. So this is the conundrum. We have Robo in box, but the box is all beat up. So what's probably going to happen with this particular Robo is we're probably going to put it up for auction, but auction on the site. That's what we were just discussing before this. And we want to, because I don't know exactly what to do with it. Because like I could take it out and sell it individually. I could, like some people think they might actually like it in the box or just the full set. So I don't know like I don't know what to sell it for. Basically, is what it comes down to. And so instead of charging a price, we figure, well, see what people are willing to pay. But keep it private so I don't have to give eBay their 10% and see what else
most puzzling
happens with it.
The master of
Sevenfold,
mystery.
thank you. Yes. No Solar Flare Aurora and the Easter variants. Interesting. Feels weird that like it's so complete and multiple Chompy Mages and stuff, but then not the other ones.
You can hear me growing.
There's no legendary Crow. We got both legendaries. We got legendary Tri-Tip and we got legendary Pit Boss. And we got mystical Bad Juju and mystical Taekwon Crow.
In a league of my
own. Oh yeah, the factory error thing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all of them. Like, does anyone have Boom Bloom right now that you could check? We do have the dark variants as well. Someone out there has to have Boom Bloom, right? I've sold Boom Bloom to someone. I mean, I don't know if they're in the chat, but Courtney's checking for me. Yeah, Skinny Mood says yes. Here says the error too. Yeah, that was a weird thing. I know someone noted early on because I think it might have been like in the renders even. And so that had everybody really confused if like Boom Bloom was special or if like they messed something up. Who knows? Yeah, you don't really think about it. Good night, Sarah. I hope you can sleep this time. Courtney, yours has it as well. Cool. So yeah, I think they all have it. Like, I mean, it's definitely an error. It definitely shouldn't be that way. It feels like maybe Boom Bloom was one of the earlier characters they did, like they created, and I'm thinking some designer just put it on there, and then no one ever corrected it, or before it got sent off to the factory, someone accidentally switched it or sent him an old file, or there's a bunch of ways it could have happened, I think. Maybe it was the intern's job. Part of me says because it was part of a adventure pack, it may have gotten overlooked a little bit.
Stay frosty.
But who knows? Who knows?
A chain is only
one of those secrets they'll probably never tell us unless we find the guy who's responsible for it, and then we'll see what kind of a mood he's in, if he actually wants to admit to it or not. Who do you think is truly the most forgotten Skylander? For me, it's probably Sonic Boom. Forgotten 8 and Trap Team Cores have talked about being forgotten so much they ain't. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the Forgotten 8 aren't as forgotten as, I mean, all but Sunburn have been remembered in some form or fashion. And everybody knows about Sunburn, so what are you going to do? I mean, honestly, some of the Trap Team cores yet, I think, fall into that category. Like, Treadhead. Like, no one wants to talk about Treadhead. Who? Look at this. Found someone he actually played with. And it's a variant of all things. Mystical Taekwon Crow, level 20.
Who dares rate my abilities? Who dares face me?
Most forgotten Skylander. I mean, if I've forgotten about them, I'm not going to remember them to give you their name. Isn't that how it works? If they're truly forgotten. Just saying. Just saying.
Any last words?
But let's see, what can we... What is the error with Boom Bloom? Just a moment. Let's go back to the big picture. Show this off again. So Boom Bloom, right down here, on every other character, this should be their battle class symbol. So like Kingpin is a brawler. Boom Bloom has the life symbol. She should have a, what is it, ninja? Is she a ninja? I think she's a ninja. So she should have the like throwing star that Taekwon Crow has. She should have that symbol, but she has the life symbol. So little minor thing that, like I said, most people wouldn't even notice. There was a part 2 planned with whip classes. Yeah. I have heard about there was supposed to be like a whip class or something. And like, yeah, that because she doesn't really feel like a ninja, right? She has a whip. Like it's not it's weird. But yeah. It is what it is. I don't know. What are you supposed to do with it? Now you mentioned Rocky Road being rare, I started gaining interest in him. And now you love him. Yep. You rewatch my old stuff. Got the McDonald's Chaos. Yeah. Or do you just see him up on the shelf? Yeah. We got the McDonald's Chaos. That's the only one. I didn't get any of the other ones. Like I said, I always kind of wanted an army of Chompies from the McDonald's Happy Meal toys, but never got them. I got some of the supercharger vehicles, but those are the only Skylander Happy Meal toys I ever got. Never got Chaos, never got all that other stuff. Will anything be out of stock besides Robo? Not really. I mean, I think some of this stuff is going to sell pretty quick, and since I only have one character of each, like there's no duplicates in this lot. It's going to sell out quickly again. But as far as once I get this stuff up, the store is gonna be pretty full. Except like I said, this lot didn't have any superchargers. So like, if you count that, I mean, if you're talking just Imaginators, yeah, Imaginators are pretty much all going to be there, except for those few in-game variants we talked about, and obviously the chase variants aren't going to be there. But then in superchargers, like I still don't have well, I had them at one point, but I don't have Double Dare Trigger Happy. Yeah, this guy knows what's talking about. Level 20 Starcast.
These numbers are quite
what are we talking about? The Double Dare Trigger Happy and Gold Rusher. I don't have them in stock. That would have been nice if he actually collected superchargers, because I'm sure he would have had them.
Quiver with fear.
Got that PS4 Trap Team game sold for me already. Are you buying it, Courtney? Or what's going on? What do you mean you sold it for me already? But yeah, the light and dark are always going to be expensive, but the light and dark senseis in particular, the dark senseis were so good. Like, they were so good. The light senseis I didn't care for quite as much. Like Aurora, I like her because she's fast. Like that I do enjoy. Who's our other light? Oh, Blastertron. I haven't played much with Blastertron. So I don't know how I feel about him.
When you aim for perfection,
Is that the one you don't like? I don't know. You have a client waiting? I like that you have clients. Cool. Yeah. I'll try to get it listed. You tell them to follow me on Twitter so they know when I list it.
The scales of justice.
Like a lot of senseis, just can't grab them. I understand. I saw Hitsuko for $15, turn it down. Yeah. I mean, I saw him for $15 too at retail in the store. That's how I got my collection.
The scales of justice.
I mean, Courtney, don't let me tell you how to run your business and your clients, but
Statistics.
I appreciate you spreading the word. Yeah.
The scales of justice.
All right, big boys, bring them in.
Zombie power.
Like, is it weird that I feel the need to test the new in-box figures too?
The roar of thunder.
Man, didn't even use these things.
Any last words?
New in-box John made.
Zombie power.
This is the other thing the Superchargers portal is good for. Placing fully boxed Imaginators on it. They actually fit pretty well.
I've got my eye on you.
Huh. They used Pumpkin Eyebrow a little bit. Go figure.
I've got my eye on you.
Oh yeah, Yoshi, this is the one Supercharger figure he had and didn't even use it. But he had a Power Blue Trigger Happy in the box, which is still kind of crunched, but it's there.
The fix is in.
So yeah, just a few more figures here. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not resetting that. So these have been untouched. This is the metallic green Shroom Boom, level 5, 2100 gold, brand new. Should be the same thing with metallic green Gil Grunt here. Oh, he actually played with him. Fine, we'll reset it.
Looking good. Looking good.
Yoshi, you should go play. Or you can play after this, whatever. I mean, there's nothing wrong with playing.
Stay cool.
Red lip chill. Alright. How well do the elite scan through the box? Perfect.
Rhino shine.
So Chatterbug, I didn't reset the Shroom Boom because the here, I'll pull it up again. Chase variants. When they are new from the factory, one of the ways they kind of built it in to confirm that they are in fact chase variants and not fakes is to start them off at level 5 with 2100 gold. So if the figure is brand new and has never been used and is truly a chase variant, it should be at level 5 with 2100 gold. As you can see, this figure is. And that's why I'm not resetting it. It means it's never been played. And so, I don't know. Some collectors might like that. So I'm going to leave it. Because this is fresh from the factory. So, that's why I left it, yes. It was intentional.
All fired up.
And yeah, I'm guessing most of these elites have never been played either.
First, questions later.
Okay, so Yoshi, this is the other questionable thing. All the elites are technically in box. I have the boxes, some, not all of the boxes got damaged in shipment. And so that was a whole debate, especially with the Robo too. Like I was like, do I sell them new in box? Do I just open them? Do I keep them in the box and say, hey, they're new but they're damaged? Like how do you go about that? So I think what we settled on is that I'm gonna sell them in their boxes yet. Make people aware that they do have some damage to the boxes and let them do what they want with them. If they want to take them out of the box, that's up to them. If they want to keep them in the box, it's up to them. If they want to, wait until they can find a different box or fix the box or whatever. That's up to them.
Locked and loaded.
But yes, they're in the silver packaging, like the box, not just the interior case. Like, yeah, they're in the box. So I'll still sell them on the website somehow. What we were talking about then is like ended up talking the Robo. We think the best way to go about it might to be put it up for auction. But one, I don't want to give that money to eBay, and two, I want to keep it a little more private. Like that's part of the reason for this site is helping collectors complete their collections and stuff. So I'd love it to go to an actual collector, or actual fan of the game, not someone who's just going to resell it. And so I know there's a way using my current system. Like I have to upgrade the system, so it's going to cost me a little bit to set this up, but I think it'll be good in the long term. Something I can use for multiple occasions. That I can run auctions on my site.
No gain.
And so I think what might end up happening is I might end up putting these elite figures up for auction to kind of test out the software and make sure everything works before I put the Robo up for auction on my site as well. So
Born to burn.
yeah, that's the thing. Guessing the price will be significantly more for inbox elites. Like I think people will pay more for them. But up until this point, I haven't got in the lots that I've been buying, I haven't gotten any inbox elites. I've only gotten out of box. And so I didn't have any need to figure out pricing for inbox. I didn't have any need for that. Like, so it'll be an interesting experiment, if nothing else. And we'll figure out if this system actually works. And it'll at least help me gauge a price point too, of what people are willing to pay. Spyro Elite in box is $50. Seriously? I didn't think they were that much.
It's feeding time.
Star Wars Teen. We're right at the end. That was actually the last figure on the portal. So yeah, if you missed the entire thing, quick recap. Basically, what it comes down to is I got every Imaginator. That's the easiest way to go about it. We got, your standard rares, Starcast, Pinata. We got all the dark figures. We got Chaos. We got the 2 mystical. We got the 2 legendary. We got Chain Reaction. We got 2 Jingle Bell Chompy Mage. We got 1 regular Chompy Mage. We got Wildstorm. And we even have this here Robo. So what we're discussing now is how to actually, and we have all the elites in box. Some of them suffered a bit of damage during shipment. Actually, this Ghost Roaster is one of the better ones. It actually looks pretty good. So this is a bad example, but the worst one was Zook. His box is just falling apart. Like it's still in box technically, and it hasn't been removed, but it's falling apart. So I think what we're gonna do is start a private auctions on my site. And yeah, I knew Spyro was the hardest elite character to find. I just didn't realize he went for that much. Yeah, Chop Hop is hard to find, not missing an arm. Really? Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna run some sample auctions, I think, with the elite figures in box, because that's not how I have them listed on the site right now. I think it makes more sense to do them individually, because I'm guessing not everybody wants all of them. And since they have various amounts of damage to them, I should probably list them individually so I can showcase that damage appropriately. And people can bid however they want. Because pro tip on how to sell stuff. People are more likely to buy stuff individually when they can create their own lots. Like, that's why my shop works so well, is because people are able to make their own lots, create their own packages, their own custom packages. So they, like, if I just put all 14 up in one lot, there may be 1 or 2 or half a dozen people who are interested, but I'm guessing the majority of people want, 1, 2, 3, half a dozen. Courtney said he wants like 7 of them. So he doesn't even need all 14, but he wants 7 of them. Like, is he going to be willing to bid on all 14 of them? I mean, I don't know. Will they all start or end together? I think they'll all end like on the same night. I will stagger them a little bit, probably within 5 or 10 minutes of each other. So like have one end at 9 o'clock, one end at 9:10, one at 9:20. So you can bid on all of them if you want, and keep track of which ones you win if you have a certain budget. Yes, individual it gives me more practice. Yes. It's impossible for me to bid because I have a family member who's technically my accountant. Okay. Okay. But yeah, that is the end of part 3. We got all the figures. Thankfully, none of those were damaged beyond box damage. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. I know some of you here were here for all 3 parts, or at least part of all 3 parts. So thank you once again for hanging out. It's been a great day. Now it's already 8 o'clock here. I started this at like 11. So I've been doing this for like 9 hours. And now I need to get all these up on the website. It's going to be a big task. I don't know what the simplest way to go about this is. It's going to be rough. So I don't quite have 2 full sets of Skylanders. No, not quite. But Breeze and Whisper Elf were highlights for you. Royal Double Trouble was a highlight. Yeah, we got Royal Double Trouble. He's sitting up on the shelf right now. What did everybody else like to see? What were your highlights? Talking about bundles like the Progressive Insurance ad. Bundle your Robo and your Elite Spyro and save $5 on shipping. Now I almost want to make commercials for the SCL shop now. And model them after Progressive Insurance ads. I like that idea. Thanks for that idea. We'll see. I doubt I'll have time to make those ads, but it could be fun. John's looking at the Eons Elite. Okay. Okay. Don't know. There's too much good stuff. Lance loves the Imaginators. Cool, cool. Post picture of all the broken figures you have from all the lots. From all the lots? Like from the beginning of the shop or just today? Oh, can't remember if somewhere sold. Okay. I can try. I don't have so the other big problem right now is I just got 3 huge lots this week or within the past week. And I don't have enough room for them in my office where I'm working right now. And so I don't have a lot of good room to put stuff on display and take pictures and such. I'll try to get to it. But yeah, there were 50 at one point. 50 damage figures. There's more now. We're probably close to like 75 or something. So there's a lot of broken figures to go right now. Biggie John might bid on some of the Eons Elite. Cool, cool. Jade Flashwing. You never know. I mean, Star Wars team, I'll put this out there. People talk a lot. People talk a lot. You see people in the chat all the time. It's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna buy that first thing. I'm gonna buy that right away. That figure's mine. They want that figure, but when it comes time to actually give me money for it, people are a lot slower. I'll tell you that. I usually do get a few orders right away, right after I get stuff put up there. But yeah, you might be able to get her. Don't count yourself out. You could rewatch the videos. You could rewatch the videos, but just to find the broken figures, that would be a lot of rewatching. The Doomstone. Yep, we got a Doomstone. Ooh, Brian. So I've been thinking about this. Like, I mean, I've been thinking about moving the broken figures over to eBay, but you're right. If I get the auction set up on my site, I could just set them up there. So yeah, we'll have to see. Like to bide your time for a nice bundle of figures. Yeah. This lot added a lot of figures. It was a very, like I said, it was a very complete collection. Yoshi Broken Enigma has not yet been sold. He's still sitting right here. So, yep, nothing has been paid for yet. Okay. Imagine if there are 2 Robos in there. Yep. That would have been a surprise to me as well. But I mean, honestly, there were 3 Chompy Mages. Like, ridiculous. One standard and 2 Jingle Bell. Kind of crazy. So, with that being said, though, it's still early enough that if I get started now, I can probably get the site updated tonight yet. Like, I would love to get the site updated tonight. It's gonna be a long night, but yeah. Bottom half of Nitro Freeze Blade. Oh. So yeah, I meant to tell you about that. When you asked me about that last time, Lance, in my head, since I had just gone through it, I was thinking Nitro Magna Charge. Nitro Magna Charge is the one that's damaged, but I do actually have a bottom half of Nitro Freeze Blade that is not damaged at all. So yes, I still have this, and I haven't gotten top for it. So if you need this, let me know. Like when you're ready to place an order, let me know, and we'll get something worked out for that. Yeah, I do indeed have a Nitro Blade bottom. Okay. Assuming you'll keep prices high for figures like Chompy Mage and Wildstorm. So, Skinny Mood, I have the prices for them up on the site right now. So they're relatively high compared to other figures on the site, but they should be well below what they are going for on eBay right now. So I believe I have Wildstorm listed for $99 or $100, $99.99. So about $100. And I think Chompy Mage, here, let's check. Is Chompy Mage at 100 yet, or is he right below that? I want to say I maybe had him a little bit below. I covered up the chat, so if people are telling me what I have him listed for, I can't actually see it right now. Chompy. I have Chompy Mage listed for $95.99, so $96. Have a good night, Courtney. Airship, yeah, we're still going. Part 3, we're almost done. Airship. So since you haven't seen this yet, there wasn't a Robo in that picture. Yeah, 95. Cool. Yeah, I forgot to put him in the picture. So we have this. So we have this new inbox. The box is damaged though, and like it's all beat up, and this is all like concave back here. You can't really see it on camera. But what we've been talking about, and I think it's going to happen, is I'm going to start holding auctions on my site. I have a way to do private auctions. It's a software I haven't used before yet. So I need to test it out. And so what we're going to test it out with are all these inbox Eons Elite figures. So some of these Eons Elite figures have gotten damaged. Some of them are pretty nice, like this Ghost Roaster is still pretty nice. Some of them got really beat up, like this Zook, where he's like just falling apart. So we're gonna test some of those auctions with Eons Elite. If it works out well, we'll use it for some of the other inbox things I have here, like said Robo. So it'll be a little bit private. Nothing that you have to do. You just need to know about it, but it's not going to be publicly out there on eBay or anything like that, which means I also don't have to pay eBay. which is cool. So yeah, then I have a few other things that were shipped to me new in box that the boxes got damaged. I could throw up there as well. And we thought about if it works, I can start selling like the broken figures, the damaged figures that I get via auction on the site as well. So lots of good things that could come out of this, hopefully. But that's what we're looking at. But yeah, if you saw the picture, you saw I got basically every Imaginator out there. Not the chase variants. Still missing a few in-game variants. We decided I was missing Solar Flare Aurora, and Solar Flare Aurora. What else was I missing? There were two more. It was like another pair, wasn't it? It's getting late. My mind's gone. Easter variants. Thank you, Yoshi. Easter variants. Hard-boiled Flare Wolf and Egg Bomber Airstrike were not in there. But I do still have Egg Bomber Airstrike from the previous lot. So if anyone's looking for that one. But I don't have Hard-boiled Flare Wolf or Solar Flare Aurora anymore. So yeah. I think with that, I am going to wrap up this stream. Ian's Elite Aurora could have been a thing. Yeah, definitely could have been a thing. It would have made a lot of sense, actually. So thank you all for watching. It's been a long day. 3 streams in one day. Never done that before. Probably never do that again. I mean, it made sense. It made sense. It worked out. It gave me the breaks I needed. But now I'm going to try to go update the website. So, like I said, anything that you saw that was in a box will not be listed on the site yet when I update the site. Only the out-of-box things will be listed on the site. But that does mean things like Wildstorm and Chompy Mage, those will be up on the site right away. Biggity John, I do not have any more lots coming next week. I kind of blew through my budget for this month and most of next month. So I'm going to be focused on selling for a while. I need to get some of this stuff sold, make sure I make my money back at least. So I'm not just hemorrhaging money at this point. So yeah, I need to focus on that. How do you get rid of hats from DK on Switch if you don't have the Wii U version? Ooh, shoot. I don't have the Switch version. Does anyone have an answer to that? Does anyone have an answer to that offhand? I know Courtney has a Switch version, but he left. Does anyone have a Switch version and know how to get rid of hats? I mean, is it? I know the Switch version operates differently, but can you just go into a menu and either reset the figure or take off a hat or something? Courtney, there you go. Question on the screen. Do you know how to get rid of hats on the Switch version? Is there a trick to it, or just reset the figure? Or I haven't played on Switch, so I don't know, but I know you have it on Switch. I don't know if you know the answer to this. While you're working on that, I have a Switch, but not the Switch version of the game. Yeah, exactly. I have a Switch too, but I don't have a Switch version of the game yet. So I'm not super knowledgeable on that. So yeah, with that being said, I'm guessing if Courtney didn't have an answer, he would have let me know by now. So maybe he's typing up an answer. And I'll wait for him to give that before I sign off. But yeah, smash that subscribe button, slam bam that like. Here you go. You can remove the hat by using the do not enter sign. Oh, like the circle with the cross through it? Like there's that symbol? Is that like in the hat menu? You go and click on that. Yeah, circle with the slash through it. Okay. So I'm guessing like go into the hat menu and look for the circle with the cross through it. Circle with a slash through it. Okay, that would make sense to me if that's an option. So yeah, Total Noob Sauce. Go check that out. Very excited to watch the rest of this when I get off work. Sounds good. Airstrikes the Skylander. Airship is our friend. Try to reset in DK figure, and when you reset stats reset, but the hat is still on. Okay. Good luck, Noob Sauce. Stop back next time and let us know. Shovel Knight would be a great Earth Element guest star. Yes. He'd probably be one of the better Earth Element figures. Not a big fan of most Earth Elements. Anyway, that's all for tonight. That's all I got. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for hanging out. I'm going to go update the website. Stay tuned to Twitter. Follow me at twitter.com/SCLMatt. You can find me there. Follow me. Get all the updates when the store is updated. And I will let you know exactly when that happens. That will be later tonight. I don't know exactly when. It usually takes me an hour or two. This has been the biggest lot I've ever done. I have no idea how long it's going to take me. I have a pretty good method down, but it's still going to take a long time. So I will let you know. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me. And I hope to see you very, very soon.